Not the biggest bass, but it's a nice fish. Oh, come here. Gorgeous clean water. And a chunky little smallmouth, guys. Welcome to Tackle Crush Tuesday. I know I talk about Z-Man products all the time, but this one's special. So we definitely have to do a quick video about the Zman TicklerZ. This guy's a little special little bait. Been putting some good fish in the boat. Let's see if we can get a couple more. Hey guys, I'm actually with Raymond. Joe is a guide on the Susquehanna River. We're going to hopefully catch a few fish on the TicklerZ.
Catch a couple.
We're going to try.
We always catch a couple. Football. Got another one though in that TicklerZ, whatever you want to call it.
We're going to talk about it. How do you call it? Is it a TicklerZ? Is it a TicklerZ? You know the secret because you're basically the spokesperson for Z-Man.
I'll be honest, I always called it, I said the Z at the end, like just pronounced it as a Z, and I got reprimanded. You're supposed to pronounce the Z as an S.
Really?
So the technical term would be TicklerZ, but as long as you're catching fish on them, I don't think it matters. Fish like that.
Nice.
It's not a giant, but it's another one in the boat.
Oh yeah, strong guy. This one's not bad. Open up, bro.
Nice.
Nice fatty. The Z-Man. Let's talk about the bait a little bit, break this down for you guys. Show you how we're working it. Because it's obviously putting a decent fish here in the boat. So I throw the Ned on the Ned locks hook. Is that what it's called?
Ned locks, Z, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, Ned locks. Just a little bit of weight. There's different sizes. I try to use the smallest weight possible to finesse. That bait comes really, you can see behind us, it's basically flat calm. We're in crystal clear water. So that's a real good finesse presentation. I'm really impressed with it. I've been using the TRD forever, and it puts fish in the boat. Whether or not we could have caught them on the TRD today, I don't know. It's just a little something different. That might be great when you're fishing pressured water, right, and you want to kind of differentiate yourself a little bit. That's where I think that's going to come into play. So I'm just throwing on a 7-foot medium light rod. I use braid, so small diameter braid to a fluorocarbon leader. It's real simple. And you just work it like a shaky head. You know, you cast it out, dead stick it a little bit, give it some little shakes, little hops. That's what's working for us. Sometimes you might have to go a little bit quicker, a little more erratic hops, but really for the most part, just a nice standard drag, couple hops, dead stick, mess around with the retrieve, and the fish will tell you what they want. Listen guys, if you're looking for a guide on the Susquehanna River, the world famous Susquehanna River, Joe's the man. You've been guiding out there forever.
Couple years.
Using a lot of Z-Man products.
A lot of Z-Man.
That's all you really throw.
Pretty much, yep. Z-Man finesse baits, Z-Man swim baits, chatter baits.
So this new bait, it's only found at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Right now, it's only found at
It's exclusive.
Dick's Sporting Goods and Field and Streams. It is. No, the hula stick has been a really popular bait for a number of years with guys smallmouth fishing. And one of the things guys would do with the hula sticks is they would cut it down. Well, this new TicklerZ bait is pretty much the cut down version of a hula stick. I believe the tentacles are probably a little longer and a little meatier. From what I've seen so far, it comes in a variety of colors, all the good colors. We're out here today fishing for smallmouth. The only color we have is the green pumpkin. Green pumpkin works everywhere. We're throwing it around and we're catching a lot of fish, and we caught some fat ones, some good ones. Another one.
Joe's hooked up.
Got another one.
Dude, this is
man.
crazy.
We're out here. What's the water depth? Right now we're
40,
in
49.
49 feet of water. We're actually in
no,
6
no,
feet
I
of
thought you were
water.
talking about the water temp. Yeah, we are shallow. Continue.
6 feet of water. We're fishing. It looks like concrete. It's solid rock, but it's concrete, and there's a mix of just scattered rock, scattered chunk rock. There's some sand, and these smallmouth are all over it. Ah, look at that. That's crazy. That fish. I saw that one cruising around, and I cast at him. It's just a little TicklerZ bait.
Dude, that's
That new little Z-Man bait. I bet that is another 5-pounder.
Nice.
I would have guessed that this fish was probably 3 pounds when I threw
We
at it.
saw him, yeah.
So that means those other ones swimming around probably are like legit
Sure.
6s and 7s. But yeah, since the sun came out and it really started warming up, you know, we saw cruising fish on here, but we were having a hard time catching them. It warmed up a little bit, and they're definitely getting more active. Just look at the gut on that fish. It's freaking crazy. We're just gonna keep on catching them.
That's right.
Get a little underwater release.
Yes, yes.
All right.
Very cool, dude.
Yeah, so this is, I'm using a 7-foot, it's a medium fast action St. Croix Legend Extreme rod. I have a 2500 Shimano Stratic reel. I always use braid with my Finesse setups. It's 20-pound Power Pro Max Quattro. It's got a thinner diameter than the other 20-pound braids. And recently I started using a 10-pound. The difference in what I changed to is it's Seaguar Tatsu. And I feel like I'm just retying less, breaking less fish off. This stuff is so strong. The other day, I don't know, about a week ago, I landed a 60-pound sturgeon with this line. So after landing that big fish, I have no problem. I have all the confidence in the world jacking any size smallmouth out here. And we're gonna get him in the boat. And again, it is the Zman TicklerZ bait. I'm throwing it on a little, probably more weight than what I need. This is 1/6. You don't need the 1/6, you know, for the bottom contact. I'm using the heavier weight just for a longer cast. Out here in this real clear water, you know, these fish see us coming way before we ever see them, for the most part. I mean, every now and then you'll see it cruising, you'll be able to get to it, but you got to be able to make a long cast, and in this case, I'm going to use the heaviest weight I can get my hands on, and it's been working.
So our setup's a little different. I know you're using the Legend Extreme, which I love. I stated I use a medium light. You're using a medium. My medium light's gonna work. I feel I get a longer cast with the lighter weight.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, that works great on the medium, obviously.
That makes sense.
And then of course, bro, I think your braid diameter's a little thick.
It's 12.
Hey,
it's 12.
this ain't the Susquehanna, bro.
It's 12 pounds. If I could get this Power Pro Max Quattro and a thinner,
It doesn't come thin. It comes,
it's
yeah.
20's the thinnest, and
Yeah.
it's so freaking. This is the same spool of braid that I started at the beginning of the year, and I bet I have 200 trips on this spool line. I mean, it's pretty freaking unbelievable. The only thing that happens with it is every now and then guys will throw wind knots, and if guys throw wind knots, then you got to cut it out. But if you know, just pay attention to your spool when you're casting, try and close the bail by hand. If you see any loops hanging over the edge, you know, try and pull it off by hand so you're not throwing that big mess, and this line will last you. A professional guide like myself that's out for, you know, 200 plus days a year, I could use one spool line like this all year long, as long as you maintain it, you know, just make sure you're not throwing wind knots or anything stupid like that. So
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this video up. We're actually gonna go explore, find some more stuff, find some more big girls if we can.
I'm trying crazy.
Well, hey guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave any likes and comments below. And as always, until next time, we'll see you guys on the water.